Okay, so this is my second ever sub 10 speedrun. It was also on a ruin portal seed. To be fully honest, this one I'm not as proud of as my other one. I felt like a lot of things had to go right for this to even be close to a sub 10. Like I definitely made some incorrect decisions, but I mean, it's still a sub 10. I'm still proud of it. The fact that I got another one so soon after proves to me that like I can really do this. Like I can get it. I can get sub 10s more often, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's not completable, but I do have two, not completable, sorry. I don't have an iron pick, but I do have two gold picks, which is really nice for farming blocks in the nether. You might notice that I'm playing casual mode right now, which I've been doing this instead of private rooms, because in my opinion, like, private rooms, they're good for practice when you're just starting out, but like to simulate the pressure of a real ranked match, I feel like playing casual mode against ranked bot, which is literally designed to simulate your exact splits based on your elo level, I think that's way more beneficial to like actually practicing how to get good at ranked itself, like the experience of playing against another player. So that's why I'm using that. I get some logs here. I think I end up getting too many. I think the ideal amount of logs to get when you have gold picks, especially when you have two gold picks, is like 10. I get this cow right here. Boom. And I end up getting a little more than that, which is a little bit of time lost, but it's okay. It's pretty micro, small decisions. I craft into a boat, which I've been doing that way too often, like not forgetting to craft a boat on ruin portal seeds for some reason. And I just enter. I feel like 3 steak plus gapple is easily enough for a seed. I need to get into the habit of changing my pie chart while I'm in the portal. For some reason on ruin portal I just don't have that muscle memory down yet, which is annoying. I see that this bridge, I get annoyed because on bridge it's really annoying to get iron pick, but luckily I'm in a pretty good spot positionally to get it. I throw away 1 gold pick because I know I have another one in my inventory. I remember looting 2. So boom, I loot this first chest. I put on my armor, and I also use a distraction gold, because right now the hitboxes of the piglins are in the way of that chest. So I need to throw a distraction gold to get them off to loot it. Obviously, I get iron from that chest. I craft an iron axe and an iron pickaxe. I had the recognition. I think that's pretty good that I had the recognition to realize that I craft an iron axe too. It just saves time, iron axe. And yeah, boom. I beeline straight to the chalice. This is like a 220 chalice mine to start, which is pretty good. But it's not anything like crazy yet. I don't see the fortress at all. If I saw the fortress, then I'd be like, okay, this is a pretty good seed. I should probably pay more attention to this, but I didn't see the fort yet. So yeah, unskippable cutscene of mining these gold blocks. I leave 1 in order to mine it. What I do is I mine 15 and I leave 1. And then I turn the 15 into gold, and then I mine the 1, so that way I don't even have to worry about like separating the gold from the gold blocks. Like it's just already like that. I intentionally use hard blocks there instead of flammable blocks like wood. When it's on the lava part, there's like no pigs in this entire bastion. I need to wait for them. And I forget to break the gold block. I throw gold in there first, but then I eventually do. And I throw some pigs in there. I take a little damage, but it's fine because this is a seed where I have a lot of wood. Yeah, pretty standard crack smoker route. I also know the reason why I went crack smoker is because I know that I looted the other side, and I know that it's double triple, like I saw from the chalice. So I know that this is just time save. To not go to DK, because obviously I already looted the chests on the DK side. I put my gravel. And I don't have a ton of pigs, but it's fine because I can overlap stuff with it. I check my pyrite, and it says, this has only happened to me like a couple times ever, where I'm on the bastion and it says I'm within 2 chunks of the spawner and I don't see it. This rarely ever happens to me, and it happened to me on this run. So I look around, obviously. I see that fortress, and at this point I'm kind of like weirded out, because I'm like, huh, that fortress is, like, it says the spawner is within 2 chunks. That fortress is not within 2 chunks. Like, very clearly, like, it's way farther than that. So I know that the spawner must be somewhere close to me. And the part of the fortress I'm pearl hanging on isn't exactly where the spawner is. So I have that information kept in my mind, and I made my decisions based on that. So yeah, I leave because I have everything that I need. I see that there's a little leg part of the fortress there that is closer to the bastion, like positionally. And I feel like that is probably the area where the spawner just has to be, because like, why would my pyrite tell me it's within 2 chunks and this fortress and the spawner be farther away than 2 chunks? So I pearl down this area because like like spatial awareness wise, like I know that this is way, way, way closer to the bastion, this part of the fortress, and then boom, I see the spawner. That's probably the best play that I made all run. The pretty advanced play of noticing that, like, okay, this is strange. Like, it says two chunks, but the fortress seems far away. I'm gonna go to the part of the fortress that is the closest to the bastion, because that's the only play that the spawner can the only place where the spawner can realistically be, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that saved me a lot of time, just like searching in the middle of nowhere, like not finding the spawner. I feel like I lose a lot of games to not finding the spawner, so that's pretty good. I decided to do an open blaze bed because, like, it's kind of weird when it's like half enclosed, half open. But in this, it was open enough to where I just decided to go to the open variation. Like, it would have been awkward doing the closed variation. So yeah, I extend the platforms. This is pretty standard. I don't know why I didn't double blaze bed. I guess I just didn't have it pre-crafted. I didn't immediately check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had to pre-craft. Oh, this was so annoying. I tried to throw in the fire because I saw there was fire in front of me, my garbage. But as soon as I started throwing, the fire disappeared, so the garbage is still there, and I think I end up picking it up later. Yeah, I pick up all my garbage here because there's just no fire. I tried to light it with a flint and steel, but this blaze pushes me into the garbage, and I'm just like so annoyed at this point. But it's okay. I mean, I don't blame myself for making that decision of throwing it onto the already existing fire. I didn't expect it to put out at that point in time, so. I feel the pressure to blind because obviously I'm not playing against a real player, but I'm playing against ranked bot, which is supposed to simulate the advancements of players of my elo. Which is funny, like, I don't exactly know how ranked bot does that, because it's like, it's very seed dependent. Like, it can't just take averages and just run it based on that, because like it needs to know the seed and like the specifics of the seed, like is the spawner visible and stuff like that, in order to properly simulate the advancements. Because like if it's like a treasure and you don't get 20 obsidian and the fortress is 18 chunks diagonally, and it just like takes the regular splits of a treasure for an emerald player, obviously it's gonna be way faster just because the seed is so bad, but it doesn't know that the seed is so bad. Like, it has to know, basically, is my point. So it's crazy that they, like, I don't know exactly how it works. One thing that I definitely messed up on this run is the fact that I didn't get, I used too much of my wood in my route. Like, I didn't leave enough of it left over. I do have a bit of an issue with that, of like using way too much wood in my bastion route, to where I can't craft many beds. So right now, on this run, which is pretty fast-paced, like I'm heading towards the stronghold at 8 minutes, I don't have enough beds to zero cycle. Like, which this is a thought in my mind. I'm like, okay, this is really annoying that I use so much wood in the bastion route. Like, I should be really careful about like leaving like at least like 24 wood, because that's enough for 7 beds plus sticks for bow. So I'm almost directly over the cores. The blind wasn't too far. It was only 1500. And then boom, I'm building my second portal at around 8 minutes, which this isn't insane pace to me, but it's pretty good. Like, I was thinking maybe this could be a sub 11. I missed slightly, but obviously I see the stronghold right here. I realized that, wait, this isn't starter. I need to go further back. And then I happened to stumble. This is the lucky part of the run. I happened to stumble across the portal room, which I'm like, okay, I'm fucking lucky. Like, how did I get here? And I just enter immediately, because obviously I don't even know why. I mean, I don't exactly know how many hearts I was at. I was on 5.5 hearts, so I could have technically just entered because I couldn't. What's it called? Zero cycle. So, like, 5.5 hearts is enough for a pearl in plus the 1 cycle, so I could have just technically entered in. But, like, I don't mind myself hunger resetting. Like, it's fine. Oh, yeah, I kind of tweak out here. I have 12 eyes. I throw an eye accidentally, and then I realize, wait, oh, this is really bad, except I haven't 1 extra blaze powder because an eye broke, and I ended up having to get an extra eye. So, if it wasn't that exact situation where the eye broke and I had to get 7... like, I would have lost this run to throwing the eye. So that's just another example of how I got really lucky in this run. And then I look here. I see that it's open front cage. I'm beating myself up at this point that I didn't grab enough wood to zero cycle. Because, I mean, that's the freest zero you can possibly ask for. I play for the insta perch. And then obviously, like, I'm sure you saw the time and the thumbnail of this video. You know what time this run ends up being, yeah, I got pretty lucky. All things considered. To be fair, this is one of the only fast perches I've got while on fast pace. Like usually while I'm on fast pace, it takes a while for the dragon to perch. So maybe I guess like bell curve, like it evened out eventually. I have to throw a second pro here because my first pro was pretty bad, and also flip over to the other side. But I end up getting there in time. So yeah, maybe bell curve I was due for a perch like this. Like just probability evened out. But still, I got super lucky this run. I think I only made one good play. Like actually good play, which was the spawner recognition, like the awareness around the bastion. That it had to be within 2 chunks. Aside from that, it was just like a fine ruin portal seed that I played okay, and it ended up being a sub 10 just because of some lucky things that happened. But hey, it's still sub 10. I'm still proud of it. Looking forward to the future.